and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. Well, here we are on the 31st of December. We're at the end of the year. New Year's Eve is how most people know it. Here in Scotland we call it Hogmanay. And at this point in time every year I like to look back at how the year has been and look forward to what potentially is to come. So 2023 has not been without its challenges, I have to say. We have had lots to do in the house that we moved into last year in 2022, and some surprises have reared their heads that we've had to deal with. The garden has come on, it's come on really well, and I am pleased to say that I had lots of good harvests, but there's still lots to do in the garden. Lots of structural stuff and also lots of planning for new beds and so on. But that's great, that's what I like doing, and that's one of the reasons we moved to this house in the first place. We moved to slightly downsize the house and upsize the garden. 2023 also has had a few health challenges for us as a family. Hopefully we're through those now, but it's been a bit of a time in certain ways, but I'm hoping that that's all done and dusted. And 2023 also has seen us lose some of our pets, some of our feathered friends. So Hamble, one of our original chickens, she died earlier on in the year. And then one of our youngest hens that we only got last autumn, Penny, unfortunately she had to be put to sleep after getting an injury. We don't know how, but that was really sad as well. And from a quail point of view, we had some real positives in that one of our female quail sat on eggs, and we got 7 lovely little quail chicks. And quail, if anyone is aware or not aware, quail do their best to try and kill themselves all the time, and in the first week that we had the young quail, 2 of them nearly died. We managed to catch them. They'd got away from their mum and got really cold, and we ended up having to quickly bring them in, pop them in a hot water bottle, blow hot air on them and bring them round, and that was great. Then a couple of weeks ago, well maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, I went out and there was 7 young quail, now full size actually, but one of them seemed to be missing when I went to check in the run, and I looked in behind one of the little houses, there's this upside down quail like, hello, so managed to rescue her. Sadly, we did lose a quail, quite literally, 2 weeks ago. I opened the quail run and I was sort of changing water and having a wee chat to them as you do, and one of them wandered up to me and I went, leaned down and said, oh hello, and it went whew, flew right over my head, out of the run, up into the garden. And for anyone that doesn't know about the garden, there's quite a lot of wild areas still, and she flew into a wild area. Could not find her at all, haven't found her since. And the thing about quail is that although they should be able to survive in the wild, everything really wants to get them. Birds want to eat them, rats want to eat them, cats and dogs want to eat them, so she might be living her best life out there, but maybe not. But anyway, so we're down to 6 new quail plus our original ones, so that was a wee bit of a palaver, a bit sad as well. So there's been ups and downs in 2023. I think generally it has been a relatively good year, certainly a brilliant year for the garden, personally, and for the house. It could have been better, but we're looking forward to it being better next year. 2024, the first year of making the new garden in the new house has been really successful, lots of good harvests, and I'm just hoping that 2024 is going to be even better. And from a renovation of the cottage perspective, We hope that we'll get our new roof on in the springtime, and that's going to be a big thing. And then there's still other things to do inside. There's painting and there's renovations of a couple of other rooms and the kitchen, but we'll see where that comes along. So that's what 2023 and 2024 is about for me. I would love for you to share your experience of 2023, the highs, the lows and so on, and what you're looking forward to in 2024. Pop something in the comments, it would be great to hear. Anyway, we're getting to that time where we're near... Oh, I'm being joined. Hello. I'm being joined by Tilly. You maybe haven't seen Tilly. Tilly is a rescue cat that we got in autumn last year, didn't we, Tilly? Yes. And she's been afraid of her own shadow. Come over here. There. But she's certainly coming out of her shell now. Anyway, we are getting to that time where we're nearly out of 2023 and going into 2024. So at this point, I would like to raise my glass and say, first of all, thank you so much for everyone that supported the channel this year and in previous years. I really do appreciate it. And I truly wish you all a very wondrous new year, and I hope that 2024 is full of joy and peace and health for us all. Happy New Year, everyone. Now I'm going to go, but what I've done, as I do every year, is I've put together a bit of a montage of the highlights and things that have happened in the garden and so on in 2023, and popped on good old Auld Lang Syne as the music to take you through that. So I hope you'll take the time to watch this and enjoy. And I'll see you again in 2024. Bye bye for now. Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk